Alright everyone, let's try another one. This is Rinoa's Lost Chapter. I'll talk a little bit about the comp, but I am using an Aranea friend. I was trying 3 times to get this comp with an Emperor friend and just could not hit the turn time, so I'm going to try it with Aranea. But this is a magic stage, or rather the enemies do use magic, so I wanted to try Celes. Or Celes, and I wanted to put Emperor in there and Serah in there for reasons that I'll talk a little bit about as I go. But the thing is, I've not been able to use Serah much because there's been a lot of fights that lock out Serah, and in fact this is one of them. Some of the debuffs are actually not going to work. Some of the debuffs are actually not going to work here. So that's a problem. But the thing is, I don't like putting Serah with Emperor usually because Emperor hogs out a lot of debuff slots, but in this case that's not going to be the case, because since some of Serah's stuff is going to be resisted, then I can actually use Emperor's debuffs just fine. So we'll see how that goes. And part of the stuff where I'm trying to be a little careful of is, the thing is, the first time I tried this, I burned out of abilities before I was at the end, because the turn time is actually really strict. Trying to see if I want to use Shine Edge, which I may as well. I'm not going to run out of abilities here. The thing is, I kept running out of abilities on Serah and Emperor before I'd run out, and so I'd just be doing HP attacks and not be able to finish the mission. So I was trying to do it without Aranea. See, the thing is, I actually do have Aranea, I have Zac, I have Rosa. Like, I could beat this no problem. I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of a challenge, but there's a point where challenge becomes a situation where it's like, goddamn, I'm really trying to actually just win the fight, if that's okay with you. Yeah, that's fine. HP attack with Emperor is really bad, but I'm trying to conserve a little bit. Hopefully. Now these guys are also magic, so I'm going to try to get some stacks of runic from them. I'll go ahead and open up a Stygian. I'm probably going to try to get an EX off of him before the end of this stage. So the thing is, Emperor is really good in fights that have 3 enemies. The damage splits, but Brave damage does not split, which is why you want to have as many enemies as you can when you're doing this kind of thing. I don't really want to use a skill, but I kind of have to. So I actually do have a perfect Serah. My Celes artifacts are trash, and Emperor's pretty good. Not the best, but definitely good enough that I'm using him as my friend unit. May as well put a trap on both of them. That's actually inefficient because you want to stack traps, but I'm just trying to conserve skills a little more than dealing with traps right now. It's not my priority. Okay, stacks aren't going to wear off, so just do a runic. I've never run into a situation where Celes's skills dry up, so I'm not too concerned about her. She's also the one that I bring in for the summon, so that helps. I'm actually going to do an HP attack here. part of the reason I brought Ifrit is because just to help Emperor out, because otherwise he doesn't do too well with his traps if you're not running with a battery. Okay. But yeah, even that brave attack with Serah, it's just a matter of I'm really afraid of running out of skills, because the first time I tried this, I did. Shine Edge is a little better. Just try to push this wave faster a little bit. Because Shine Edge does a lot more damage, of course, than compared to Runic. The thing about Runic is that since she does have a really, really good HP attack, and her EX charges so fast, it's kind of easy to not keep track and actually lose her stacks. I've made a mistake of doing that at least once, and would prefer not to do that again. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Try to battery up so that Emperor can at least do something. Ah, for fuck's sake, do it again. At least take the first one out. Oh, it didn't. Well, okay. This is going a little slower than I was hoping. If I do this... Wow, why is Celes so far back? Let's try this. Because then hopefully I can Ultimate Arrow and take out at least A, or B rather. But yeah, this is a little slow. And I'm actually going to do an HP attack, so that's going to be even slower. Aranea is going to have to put in a lot of work. See, the thing about Aranea is, like, I don't really want to be relying on Aranea. I did get her, but I don't want to rely on her and just be having her for like 6 months or something. So, I was hoping that Emperor's EX was a little charged up a little more. I can use a Stygian though. That should at least charge him up for the beginning of the fight coming over. Okay. Gonna Runic here, make sure to keep those stacks up. And then that's safe for this. Okay. Turns may actually be okay, but I don't know. Actually, no. I thought I was at like 26 or something. I'm way past that. Okay. Let's turn this away from Emperor a little bit. What's falling off here? Oh, it's just okay. If I do Spinning Edge and then a Shine Edge, it'll be fine. I'm gonna put in the EX and then do 2 turns on Emperor before I put in the... I don't know. The thing is, I want to make sure that these bugs are in when I do... Well, actually, no. I have Aranea now, so I don't need to worry too much about that. In fact, it may be best to only have a single target. So... maybe. What's this? Just okay. That's fine. And sorry for the wait. I'm just... When I failed this 3 times, I'm trying to just make sure that I'm doing this right. If I do this now, and I put Celes in, I'll already have a charge for Emperor. Then be able to use a bunch more Stygians. The bug will be gone, and let's try this. But yeah, the thing about Emperor is that while the damage is split, or the HP damage is split, Brave is not. And that's why I like Emperor for fights that have 3 enemies in it. Yeah, this is fine. So Emperor's gonna get another charge. The bugs aren't gonna do anything because they've got the poison. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I got Emperor in, because he's not going to be available in a lot of fights coming forward. Same with Serah. The next fight is going to have a lot of cleanses, and it's going to make her a little frustrating to use. I'm going to go ahead and just do Beckoning Blast. Charge up a little bit, but don't use the S2 skill. Okay. If I put Aranea in now, then it would immediately kill the bugs and put the Vital Crusher on. Dreary Cell will probably work out before Vital Crusher runs out, so... okay. I'll give it a shot. Oh, I just made a big mistake though. This isn't gonna break. So, I'm gonna have to use High Wind first, actually, instead of the EX. But maybe that's better. But do I summon first? I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. I'm hoping it works fine. But with Vital Crusher on, I'm hoping that I can get Emperor's traps to work a little better. If I can ever put them up. Battery this up a little bit, of course. Yeah, see, now that's capping, and that's important to keep in mind. Do you do Dragon Dive or High Wind at this stage? I'm not exactly an expert with her yet. I guess I'd rather push it back a little bit. Yeah, this is doing a lot more damage for Emperor, and it's not likely that that buff is going to go off, so... I don't know, though. This is a little slow. The thing about Emperors, having an Emperor as a friend, is that he has gets half turns and gets free damage. I'm not getting free damage out of Aranea here. This should actually do a lot, but I also would have preferred it in the summon. Are these all framed? Yeah, I guess they are. Well, in that case, battery's the best option here. Really? I don't like how sometimes that's... she's too fast. Sometimes I think about taking off her speed passes. Actually, that wasn't necessary. I really should have taken Serah's AA. Yeah, this is fine. More damage is fine. That's what I need. Though, the Vital Crusher is definitely doing its job with the traps. That's nice. Get that overflow going, though. Actually, this should do good damage, too. Could have been better. So this is interesting. But not much I can do about it, just take the launch. And I guess there's nothing I can do. That debuff's gonna wear off now. Oh well, it did a little bit of damage though. May as well. Stacks are gonna wear off otherwise. But okay, so yeah, but this fight was a really big turning tide for me, because I did Kuja, I did Lena, Rinoa, Quistis, and so my team for this fight on the original EX fight was Quistis, Lena, and Rinoa, but it's not going to be in this one, unfortunately. I was thinking, ooh, I should bring Lena in, but not very good. Unfortunate. Okay, Vital Crusher is gone, and I actually did take the damage down quite a bit from Vital Crusher, so maybe that's okay. Wound is actually going to help a little better with the bugs here. So I don't like Vital Crusher being gone at this point, but Stacks are fine, so let's just do this. But yeah, if you bring Celes for this, you can just ignore the bugs, mostly. This might do better damage, because I'm taking more out of the rest of them. Oh well. It's okay. I want this to last a little longer. Because I need this to be a big hit. Runic. No, more damage, please. Shining Edge does a little more damage than Runic, but Runic also is very important to keep up your stacks, so keep that in mind. And yeah, the turn count actually is looking pretty good this time. I guess I should have used an Aranea friend instead of an Emperor friend. I wanted to just make the... I really wanted the Emperor friend to make it work, but I guess it's not meant to be. Moonlight's a little better. I need the battery for Emperor. But yeah, this fight's not too dangerous with Celes. I mean, of course, you can use a lot of characters that would make this not very dangerous, but I wanted to use Celes. I do not have any traps up. I'm gonna do this instead then, so I can start stacking traps. Yeah, this is fine. And now that the defenses are rising, you can definitely see how my Celes is garbage, unfortunately. What are the debuffs on? Moonlight. Well, Moonlight won't do anything except do battery, which is probably maybe what I wanted prefer, but oh well. Actually, 10 turns left. This is definitely gonna hit the turn count. I guess Aranea is still the best character in the game. Oh well. I tried it. I tried to make it work with Emperor Friend instead of Aranea Friend, but oh well. But yeah, Serah's really good for this. I do have a perfect Serah. Celes works, and I have not seen Celes on the call to arms yet, which I think it should, because Celes does absorbs most of the damage in this fight. So there's no reason not to use her. I always just have to pause to make sure that my runic stacks are okay. And then I want to... Oh, I didn't realize that the trap went down, but that's okay. But yeah, this is over because I'm going to be able to use Emperor's EX next turn, so this is fine. So yeah, no, yeah. Turns out Aranea is still just the best support right now. But yeah, this was an interesting one. The friend unit really determined whether or not I was going to win. Because you can see here that if you don't have a really good friend unit, then this wasn't going to work. But there we go. So there's the completion. But okay, so post notes. Serah is still good. Emperor only works in certain situations. If I didn't get Emperor this time, I was actually going to try to pull out Ultimecia. I'm kind of happy I didn't have to. And Celes is really good for this fight. So, don't be afraid to use her. So, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I don't have to replay it 4 turns. This was the 4th time. Oh well. See you guys later.